Welcome to the Totally Honest Cooking Show. I'm Mark. Today we're hooking a 5-pound tank of carbon dioxide up to a soda stream to give ourselves the power of more carbon dioxide. Yay. Let's go! Unlike many people that do videos like this, I have never done this before, which shows how easy it is, theoretically, assuming that I succeed. This is a soda stream tank. It's got this proprietary nozzle. You're going to need a converter that has a similar nozzle. Your 5-pound tank will have this ratchet to start with, so you don't look like an idiot on the internet and need to do multiple takes for your stupid cooking show. Make sure you take out this rubber stopper at the end, and then we're going to attach it to the valve using this big nut. We may or may not need that wrench. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think we need the big wrench, to be honest with you. Let's see. Okay, yeah. You can get it the last couple little bit by using the wrench. Wrench was $8. Ooh. That's fun. Okay. This wrench lives here forever now. The reason for that is you won't be able to get it past the head unless you take the head off, and I'm not going to do that. Then for this end, you just stick it right there. It's attached to your soda stream, and you're done. That took like 20 seconds or less. Now, we're going to turn on the valve. Then we're going to carbonate this. Oh wow, that's not ideal. Okay. That's the other reason you want the wrench, I assume. You don't want to lose a bunch of carbon dioxide out the side. Okay. Good to know. Now, once you're done using it, you can close the valve. And voila. I did multiple takes for flubs, and the video is still at 11 minutes. This was very quick. It does not take a long time at all. And even an idiot that's like, oh my god, it's leaking out the valve right next to where the nut is, can do it and be like, oh my god, I should tighten this nut more. Right? This is not rocket science. Now let's talk safety, right? This should be stored straight up. The reason for this is that you've got liquid carbon dioxide in here. That's negative like 50 degrees, and moving it too much sideways will mean that the flow of the liquid out is not necessarily good. It's going to mess with your pressure. It might even result in liquid CO2 getting out of there. I don't know enough about that to tell you that. The other thing you should be careful about is that leak thing that we just had happen when I didn't have this tight enough. You don't want that much carbon dioxide to come out, because if that much carbon dioxide comes out and you're standing next to it with a camera on your forehead like some sort of dunce, you might end up with an asphyxiation problem. You might pass out, that sort of thing. You don't want that. Ideally, there's no leaks in this. You could leave this valve open, assuming that this is safe and there's no leaks. I'm gonna close this valve, because the whole reason we have this show is that I have anxiety, right? Yay. Also, this should be secured someplace. It's not just gonna magically fall over on its own, so you can stick it under a countertop or something like that. I'm going to secure it to a table leg so that it's under the table, so that I can't trip over it, so that it's not in the way. You don't want it to be any place where anything can fall on it or can damage the valve. If anything happens to breach this or shear it off, God forbid, it will be a missile. It will shoot around, and it will go through anything that it hits, including your wall, your floor, your human frail body. But it seems totally safe, right? Should be fine. As to the why, this is almost 1 liter of carbonated water. I drink 1 to 2 of these a day while I'm working. This is about a pound of CO2. It costs between $16 and $30 depending on how you get your canisters and whether you recycle them and all that good stuff. This 5-pound tank cost me $95 on Amazon. The converter kit cost me $45, and the wrench was like $8. I do recommend the wrench. That was really helpful there, especially when I was like, oh my God, I'm breathing in all this air. Regardless, to fill this, it cost $27. So for the high-end price of one of these, you get the gaseous equivalent to 5. You could also get a much larger tank for not that much more. Like I said, this was like $95. Twice the capacity was like $120. I just don't really have a lot of space here. That's all I have for you this week. Remember to do this safely. Like, subscribe, ding the little bell, leave a comment down below, let me know how I'm doing. And I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.